Hello people, this is Ryder here with a review of the Avataro Sentai Donbrothers Avataro Gear Set 03. So getting released a month after the first two sets in April, we have obviously a set of 5 gears. So the first 3 of the Avataro gears, we get Gokaiger, Go Busters, and Kyurager as our last remaining 3 Senpaigers. But technically our main gears this time around are the Ultra gears of Kyurager and Kyuramager. So surprisingly, we don't have any Donbrothers on here, because Kyurame Red's the main one here, and then we get more Senpaigers. I'm glad that these two are different from their respective sets, because I think they were different sets. And this one's blue, which I think works because the Ultra Gears are blue and such. Nice gradient. And this one has a different box layout, as at the time there were no alters, no visual alters for these because they didn't have the mini plug yet. Focus. Alright, so here we have the gears out of the packaging, obviously moving away the Senpaigers and taking a look at the main 2 core gears of the set, which is very interesting. This is the main gears for the set are the alters, to which we have 2 of them, which we have Kyurager and Kyuramager respectively. So yeah, sadly, these are going to be the first alters we're going to be covering. The first Senpaiger alters we're covering on the channel, because of the fact, yes, gosh darn it, I do have this dumb line. It's just that I don't want to cover it. I shouldn't have done that to Cube E. Well, the Cube E, the Jewel Alter is one of the best alters they've done. So, I did collect. I do have the Change Heroes line. That's not getting covered. So, our first alter we have is Kyurager alter, which are basically just the, like, it's the same as the Don Momotaro alter. It's just that the middle now is just, you know, Shishi Red instead of like what the alter would have been, which kind of is disappointing, but I guess it's a lot more easier just to get these out and such. But it has the same specifications to make it an alter. And this one is B090? Yeah, you can't see it on camera, but in person, I can read B090. So this is new because there's a double notch, which is neat. So this obviously won't work in like Zenkaiger stuff, or it shouldn't work. And here's the Kyurager Avataro gear from set 2. As you can see the difference. So basically the biggest difference is that obviously they remove the team logo at the back, which I guess makes sense. And then we have the Kyuramager alter, which again has the same specifications. I really do like how this one looks the best, just because of Kyuramager being gem motif. So this one really works well. And then this one is B0. No, this one's B102. So we're in the hundreds already. Again, double notched. And yeah. And then here's here's Kyuramager gears. So this is Kyuramager's 6th or 5th iteration of a gear. Kyuramager's just lucky of getting all variants. The only one that doesn't have is a Gashapon, but oh well. Alright, so here's the last of our 3 Senpaigers. So here's Gokai Red of Gokaiger. And this one is B050 yet again. So it's the same exact one from its candy toy release. I'm sorry, I should be specifying or I should technically be specifying what these originally were from. These ones are back to being the traditional background. This might be a bit brighter and not the saturated look, as you can tell. Here is Red Buster of Go Busters. Really do like how this one came out, especially because, you know, like, I mean, who doesn't like the Go Busters suits? And speaking of that, for some reason, he's the one with the trans stamp. But he is B051, just like his Gashapon Sentai Gear counterpart. Last but not least, we have Kyoryu Red of Kyoryuger, B052. Yeah, so let's remember how this is done, you know, because again, this is kind of done weirdly. Let's use these with both the Dawn Blaster and the Zonglass Sword. So we'll do the alters right away because they are the main part. They're the main like advertised gears of the set, and these ones are actually going to act a bit differently from Dawn Momotaro Alter, as you're going to see. So this is basically the same thing as like doing an Avataro change with the Senpai gears. Obviously now it's ultrified. So we get the same alter summoning sound, but now we actually get the like name announcement of the alter. So in this case, we summon the Q-Range alter, which combined with Dawn Momotaro alter creates the Dawn Kyuren Momotaro alter, to which actually has a sound of Shishi Voyager. And then when we press the trigger, we get that sound, which is really cool. So this is just like the Avataro gear of Dawn Senkaio, which is pretty neat. The finisher... I have to do this. I shouldn't have done it with this one. I should have done it with Cure Major, because this one I will show the Zonglass Sword finisher because I did talk about how just because of the light coordination. I really do like the colors they went with it. I think they kind of went with the colors for the Kyuza weapon. I think that's what that's supposed to be based off of. Or just because, you know, the spaces and the colors of blue and purple and such. Yeah, Cure Major Alter. This entire set is comprised of gears never used in the show, so... Obviously the same standby. And then we get a sound of Mashin Fire. Or just of the, like, Mashin summoning. It's neat. Now for Senpaiger changes. Go Kaiger. Obviously we should know what this is. he would do the final wave from the Gokai Saber within the Zanglass Sword. Go Busters. Really do like this one. This one's one of my favorites, and because of that, this one actually, we will actually get to show this. Sorry. Really like how this one is done, because this one actually does acknowledge just the three, so it only has red, blue, and yellow busters. But I really do like the one for the finisher from the Sultan Blade, is it called? Like, I really do like that they emulate the Energon charging effect. Like, that's really cool. And then last but not least, Charger. Obviously, really like how that one was done too. And then obviously we would just do the basic finisher for this. Now for the finisher in the Zanglass Sword, I'm not too sure what it's trying to be, because I feel like it's trying to be the gun or the Gabber revolver finisher for the Vamna or Vamna Mucho. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the finisher for the Gabri Caliber, if that's what it was called. I really don't remember the names for these weapons, but I don't know, I just find it confusing. So, yeah, overall, what I think, this set is, like what I said before, definitely the weirdest, just because this is a set literally comprised of gears, like, not ever used in the show. The alters of these two just finally got released within the premium set. I mean, these four, I mean, we will get to these four obviously later, but it's definitely weird that they decided, because like we thought that like putting out these two in this set was going to be a big deal. No, they just did it because this set definitely just felt like, okay, we got Gokaiger, Go Busters, and Kyuraiger to like release, but who are we gonna release them with? Just two random alters, which is not bad. It's just weird. Like, this set is definitely just the weirdest overall. To which I can say, if you're only solely getting like gears that are used on screen, this set is skippable. But obviously, these do all unique things because they're Sentai gears, so of course they wouldn't have made the set to begin with if they weren't important to begin with. I think my favorite has to be Go Busters. I just really like how they incorporate the Go Busters stuff into this. I just think it's neat. Everything else is alright. Obviously, if you don't have set 2, or set 1 and 2, these are nice substitutions because the Zanglass Sword finishers are the exact same. Again, they had to cut costs somehow. And, you know, with this, we complete our main Senpai gears, despite the fact 5 of them are not consistent. And we have, I think at this point, it would be 5 alter gears? Battery exhaust, whoop-de-doo.